know what else stood out to me. The game we're gonna play today, Atomic Picnic. I think the best way I can describe this, it's like horde survival, right in the vein of Vampire Survivors, but if we're like a third-person shooter. Developed by Bitcake Studio, published by Mad Mushroom. It's a pretty interesting mix of things. Still better than OG Mega Man cover. That thing was cursed. Yeah, I don't know. For some reason, Americans just wanted to redraw box art. I don't know. Maybe they thought cutesy characters weren't hardcore enough for the crowd, but yeah, that's why we got the OG Mega Man. We got Angry Kirby, but at least in some areas they've been walking back on that, so that's nice. Or if they actually do something like that, right? It's very clearly meant to be a parody, something tongue-in-cheek, a reminder of the old days, right? First off, love that ponytail. Yeah, right? We were talking about hair earlier. I think this kind of splits the difference. You got the long ponytail in the back, and everything else is sort of like a short haircut. I don't know. I something about that contrast that I like, right? It's like either something like this, or you got like the short hair, but you got just like some long locks in the front. I don't know. I like that hairstyle too. Just me though. But yeah, third-person shooters is very much a third-person shooter with a whole lot of mobility to it. So you have sort of like a grappling hook like a deal that you can use to either propel yourself forward or use it like a double jump to gain yourself a bit of extra air. And then each character also has some other things they can do, right? They have like a character-specific ultimate ability they have, and they also have like a gadget that you can use to kind of, you know, get yourself an edge in battle. And then they also have a thing that's like called a weapon skill that you could think of it like a secondary fire that also operates on a cooldown. So everyone's got like a bit of a loadout to them. The hair so reminds me of Ty's from Digimon. Oh yeah, bit of spikiness to it and a bit of a little side sweep to it, and I guess the goggles too. I know goggles aren't like hair, but yeah. Oh, I tried to activate the equipment thing, but I instead threw a grenade. But yeah, several different characters to choose from. You also have like your choice of weapons. So far, I have an assault rifle and a shotgun. So, and there's also a grenade launcher and a pistol. So like, you know, your standard assortment of third-person shooter weapons. And then you have your device, which you can think of like a swappable ability. So they do different things. This one does like a fire field, this one does an ice field, and this one is just like blow stuff up good. And then they also have, oh, I did it again. I think I played another game recently that had like interact key on F, so that's why I'm mixing things up. But you also have here, like any good horde survival game, you have the stat upgrades area where you can upgrade like your various attributes by collecting meta currency from doing runs and stuff. The pink-haired girl is a human Amy Rose. Ha! You know, I can see it. Got the pigtails and the red. Okay, why don't we get in here and do a run? I think we can select a map. So there's several maps, but I only have like the first 3 unlocked because this game does not pull its punches. But we can start here. Let's see. Oh, start a picnic, so once everyone's ready, you hold control, and then the game starts. Fun thing about this is that you can play it in co-op, right? Play it in single player right now, but if you got like other buddies who want to go on an atomic picnic, you can totally do that. So yeah, like any good horde survival, you start off. You have levels, right? Every time you level up, you get to pick an object which will usually give you some ability or stat boost, right? And then you go through that a few times. Let's go with ricocheting flavor. Anything that like lets me hit multiple enemies potentially is always welcome. Is this gonna be another game you'll have me looking for the OST? I don't know, will ya? Music's pretty cool though. I'll give them that. Cool. But yeah. So the usual progression for this game is that there are enemies, you defeat enemies, and then you can see on the top left, they'll have a particular objective for you that you need to try to reach. So it starts off easy, right? So this one's just like reach level 8, which isn't too hard to achieve. But some of the later ones will require you to do some crazier things. If I re-rolled. Okay, spawning in a decoy that can taunt enemies. Anything that helps distract them would be welcome. Oh, I threw that wrong. It's fine. So we level up again. No re-rolls this time. I gotta pick one. This is always the thing, right? Sometimes you don't get the things you want, so you'll just have to roll with what you get. Maybe I'll get Doom Perfume and spawn mines around me. Got the hi-fi rush vibe to it. It's very bright, colorful, and cartoony. I can certainly see that. It is nice. It's nice when you get a game that has like a very vibrant style to it. Not that there's anything wrong with like a game that's a bit more moody in appearance, but sometimes you just want something bright and cheery, you know? Especially when you contrast it with the fact that you gotta try to survive against a horde of enemies, right? Running charges or impulse gear have their charge that damages nearby enemies. Seems like that might be fun, right? Turn it into a bit of an offensive tool. Oh. Okay, this is fine. Let's see how this works, right? So it's just like that. Oh yeah. I guess on exit you make a little explosion. Oh. Ah, flying enemies. The bane of any shooter. When you gotta look up at the air, so you can't look at the ground anymore, so you might potentially miss out on hazards that way. Oh yeah. There's other thing that can happen. Randomly, you'll get random events that can happen, right? What should I get here? Device area size, skill damage. Should I go with the weapon skill charge? Wish I had a re-roll here. I guess we can go for that one. But yeah. There will be points on the map that you can see highlighted, and if you go there, you'll be able to reap whatever benefits that they might have on offer for you. What? Random debuffs, but you can get some cool stuff. Let's go with currency gain. It's okay. It's only for 30 seconds, so if I can endure that, I can get myself a permanent benefit. One thing I forgot to mention is that this game also has sort of a Gears of War style active reload mechanic. Right, you saw that timing bar show up, and if you when you hit the fire button within the designated area, you can just like instantly reload your weapon. So that's pretty neat, right? I wonder what the probability for restoring health is. Sound wave around you that deals damage when I fast reload. You know what? Let's have that. Is there an overarching story? As far as I can tell, they don't have one yet, and I don't know if they're gonna add one later, but it certainly seems like an interesting setting so far, right? Like, why are you running around the field trying to destroy these enemies? I'm sure they have an explanation for that. Or they will have an explanation for that at some point. Okay, let's just upgrade some of this stuff around here. Yeah, since now that we've met the criteria, now we're sort of fighting a mini-boss. Right, those are the yellow enemies that have shown up. Oops. Maybe fighting them in the corridor was not the best decision. Yeah. Pretty scary. It's also one of those games where if you're not careful, you can just watch your health completely evaporate. But it's okay, right? You don't die. The picnic just gets canceled, and you go back to base. Dust yourself off. You can try again. Not every run's gonna be a winner, right? Not enough currency to upgrade anything, so why don't we just go back out there? Once more into the breach. Picnic canceled due to robots, yeah. Proved to be a bit too overwhelming. Shots now pierce through enemies, yeah, let's get that. And anything that lets me potentially hit multiple enemies at once, very welcome. I do like the mobility the grapple hook gives you, though. You can just use it to cover large distances pretty quickly. And given how large these maps are, you probably need all that extra mobility. I like the environment is pretty varied, too. You have, like, the elevated area, you got the train yard area, you have the floating islands. Certainly a lot to explore, right? It's pretty neat. I just need the ricochet bullets. Give me the ricochet bullets. That will be good. Very nimble. Yeah. They're pretty nimble. They're all about charging forward. Even their personal skill has them charging forward. Although it ends in a shockwave. Let's do that one. Shock enemies when I fast reload. I'll go for that. Nuts. I was a little off. Okay. Oh, bullet damage? Yeah, let's do that. I shoot things a lot, so that's very welcome. That has to be a new thing. I don't think that was in this game when I was playing it the first time. Before, it was just like always pick a device, have some fun with that. Okay. I need to go all the way over there. Volley of bullets. Yeah. Grab that. Still no ricochet bullets, but it'll do. We got here max health, collection, cooldown reduction. Okay, what about quantity? There's 4 of them, so I assume in the multiplayer game, each person will only be able to pick one. So you have to decide like who gets what, or maybe first person there gets dibs, and then the other people just have to pick what's remaining. They're all benefits, right? They're all benefits in a way, but oh. Yeah, okay, the debuff is fire rate down, that's why my gun was acting like it was jammed. Because it was, in a way. Okay, where do they want me to go? Ah, over here? I can do that. Still don't have ricochet bullets, but we're also close to level 8, so I gotta be ready for that. Oh, I saw... wait. XP gain. Or no, I want bullet damage. We're gonna get that. Oh, I just noticed I have way less health. So I should be careful. Even one hit will do me in. I probably shouldn't be in this canyon here, knowing what bosses are coming. There are items on the field that you can use to restore your health, like that one, right? A very tiny amount of health restored, but better than nothing, right? Yeah, I think, okay, we're up to 82. Probably good to go. Let's find a big open space we can fight the boss in. Don't try to get stuck in the corridor like I did last time. Those ricochet exploding balls are no joke. Not quite great balls of fire, but you'd still go goodness gracious when they do you in, you know? More offerings? Where at? Okay, sure. We'll see what sort of challenge we'll take this time. I wonder if that's the drawback they added. Like, you can keep on take offerings, but you'll have to deal with like more and more debuffs as you keep picking them up. See, I'm once again back down to critical health. Awesome. Oh. Okay, we'll take Gambler's Charm. Those goddamn worms again. What? Well, I guess that's the risk of taking an offering now, right? Sometimes they might hit you with like the low health debuff, and then it's like, oh, well, sure, you'll get your 10%, but can you survive long enough to benefit from it? Damn, I had some good bullet upgrades there too. Ah, well. Every little bit helps. Every little bit does help. As long as you survive long enough to be able to use them. Oh. Yeah, I did it. I got a thing. I got a challenge. But yeah, that's the other feature they have. Discoveries, right? Think of them like the challenge board from Smash Brothers, where this is just like a whole wall of achievements. All right, and as you complete them, you'll get the rewards associated with them, and then you can see what you have to do to like complete the other ones, right? And the nice thing is that they do have like a variety of things for you. Right, they usually encourage you to complete games or complete tasks with different weapons and characters, so kind of a nice way to get everyone to kind of, you know, explore different styles and everything, right? Alright, what should I grab? Maybe I should get another reroll. Or I should get a mag size upgrade. Or maybe fire rate. Is that a Game Boy or iPad next to that dice? This one? Oh, that's probably an iPod. I think since they had like the headphones there and like the little screen, I'm sure that's meant to be like an old school music player. Although, you know, speaking of, I did read an article recently that apparently some people have managed to kind of save all the old iPod games. They managed to find them, right, for starters, and now they've managed to also like make them playable in one way or another. Like, that's pretty cool, right? The old school iPod, right? The one that had like the click wheels and everything. It had like a whole separate set of games there. Oh, they have been preserved. They're playable once again, and that's pretty neat. I've always cheered for game preservation before, and I'll do it again. It's nice to know that there are some folks out there who will very much go to the ends of the earth to try to keep every game playable. Some way, somehow. Still have yours somewhere? Oh, nice. Amusingly enough, like one of the iPod games, right, includes a version of Sonic the Hedgehog, right, that they kind of redid to work on an iPod. And that's like pretty neat, because according to people, that actually worked pretty well for what it was. Certainly give them props for that. And then I remember when they came out with like the iPod Touch, which you could say is like the proto yeah, it's like the proto iPhone. Yeah, and then the iPod Nano. Oh, I remember that. Yeah, I remember the iPod Shuffle. The one where it was just like, yeah, you can have the songs on here and we'll serve them up to you randomly. I do remember someone saying a story about how, like, some people were complaining, like, how the shuffle wasn't actually random because they were serving up songs by, like, the same artist, but, yeah, it's just like the way randomization works, but they actually modified the randomization algorithm to kind of avoid that in the future. Alright, we'll do fire rate. If we can't increase the damage, we can at least indirectly increase damage in other ways. You do remember that? Nice. Alright. Currency, probability, max health, and duration. Maybe I should do currency gain. Man, I feel like the debuffs for getting the offerings now is like really severe. At the very least, it would be nice if they let you know what kind of debuff you had in store, right? If I knew that like one of the offerings would put me at critical health, then I'd at least be ready for that. But I'm guessing that's probably like the whole point, right? You just gotta be ready for whatever they throw at you, whatever that may be. Let's get the mirror. Man, so many of those small enemies just lined up, ready for slaughter. Ooh, maybe I should get this since I am low on health. The iPod Classic at 32 gigs in black. Oh, very nice. You have like an ancient artifact by this point, right? A relic of the old times. See, now I gotta like think twice if I want an offering, right? Do I want to get it now, knowing that I'm gonna have to deal with whatever disadvantages it hands to me? Especially if it's like a health to 1 kind of debuff. Now let's do it. Jump strength, mag size. Yeah, we're doing that. Okay. Alright. Once again, we find ourselves at the boss. We'll see how long this goes. Just gotta remember to try to avoid the bouncy projectiles. Thought it would be a good idea to make them explode as well as bounce. The actual heck. In fact, you can't run away from them either, right? Just backing up is a death sentence. Gotta bob and weave. All right, 1 down. Okay, I got them both. All right. Fast reload buffs my bullets. Let's do it. So now we have a bit of downtime. Like, go freely explore the arena, try to break whatever rocks you can. I like how the music calms down too, right? It's like, yeah, just chill for a bit, right? Chill for a brief moment. Get your bearings. Figure out what the heck you want to do before the action starts back up again. Also, I noticed my health was restored to full. Not sure if that's because I got a bunch of pickups or because they just restore it to full for you, but it's welcome. Yeah, it's a nice breather before you head back into it. That much is certain. Just run around and get some stuff. One thing I do like about the whole ammo thing, right? If your mag's not at full, it will just like slowly restore itself to full over time, right? So if you don't empty your mag and you need to run away, you'll be able to fight with a full mag when you gotta fight again. But yeah, you can see the objectives changed now, right? Instead of having to reach a certain level like I did before, now you have to stay inside the area for a certain amount of time. And of course, they're not gonna make it easy, right? They're just gonna send orbital strikes after you. Although they're pretty easy to dodge, right? They take a while to come down, and they don't like cover the entire area either, so it's not too bad. I want to say it used to be a lot worse because they wanted you to take control of like 3 areas, right? And the areas were also a lot smaller. So you'd have like less space to maneuver around in, and well, that could get annoying. Oh my god. Where's bullet damage? Let me re-roll this. There we go. 30%, I'll take it. Not quite 50%, but, well, beggars can't be choosers and all that, right? God. Nice thing about the area is that, as far as I can tell, the percentage does not decrease if you're outside it. So, if it does prove to get to be a bit too much for you, you know, you can hop out, go and get some upgrades as you need them. Get some health restoration. Zone has offerings for me. Question is, do I want them? Guess we can do that one. Hey, health. And got charger enemies as well. Chance to explode, I'll take that. Oh, that's what I get for just running through them. Ah, nuts. Okay. It's very not looking good anymore. Just throw out a grenade for now. Go look at the blowy-uppy thing while I go run off and see what the offering has for me. It's over here. Oh. Guess we'll get that one. More XP. Oh god, but I'm slower. I gotta put up with this for a whole half minute. Well, good luck me, I guess. Oh no. My damage bonus. Ah, now we got a cursed Curio, but... Ow. Oh god, did it again. The zone is challenging my greed? Okay, where at? I accept the challenge, I guess. Alright, at least my speed's back to normal now. Alright. Just need to look for a light beam. Okay, there. Why, hello there. Give me your stuff. Oh my god. Well, that went off to a great start. Don't you hate it when you're like raring to go to do a thing, but then like something causes you to lose like a whole bunch of time on it? Offerings. I don't know if I want them. Where the heck is it? Man, I was ready to blast at the Kingdom Come, and now it's just like... not here. By the time I find it, it's gonna disappear. Oh, I see it, I see it. What's up? Of course it got away. Got away just as I found it. Awesome. Ah well. It's how it be. Oh. I saw bullet damage. Then again, given my current state, I don't know if I actually want to take those offerings. Get that. Okay, why don't we go back to the objective area then? Maybe completing the objective might help take my mind off of things, you know? Just gotta watch out for the target markers. Man. In fact, I gotta like watch the enemies in addition to watching the orbital strikes. Certainly is a lot to try to take in here. And we're almost done. There we go. Forget if we're... Oh yeah, we got another boss coming. Only 8 health. We'll see how well this goes. Fortunately, that enemy has a debuff field, so I do not want to be in that at like all. Very much a case of I gotta keep an eye on where I'm going, right? Can't just look back all the time, because that's how I end up meeting a hasty end. Ooh, there's a heart up there. Give it to me. I'm gonna hit these rocks down here. Hopefully they got more. Zone has offerings. Well, what if I don't want them? Okay. I think I'm ready. Bring it on. Dang it. Bonus reset, but it's fine. Alright, we did it. Another moment's reprieve. I go pick up all this stuff. Also, gotta make sure I hit that treasure chest. Okay. Like any good survival roguelike kind of game, you get the chest, right? The chest that potentially gives you a bunch of cool stuff, and you get a nice little satisfying animation and music that plays during it. You can also skip it, right, if this proves to be a bit much for you, but I think I want to play it at least once, right? But yeah, you know, just a random assortment of items. Up your power level. Okay, I gotta destroy 3 pillars, alright. I'm assuming these are the pillars. Alright, 1 down. Took quite a few hits in getting there, though. It's okay. I think the pillars might all do different things, too. You'll get, like, a different debuff while you're inside them. This one has fire, so I have to assume I'm gonna be losing health. Alright, that's another one down. I'm at 39 health, so I should probably go restore myself and pick up these experience things here. Alright. Okay. Oh, wow. Should I increase my mag size? Always feels counterintuitive with some of the other stuff I have. Bounce quantity might not be a bad one to pick up. Yeah, let's get that one. Makes the bouncy grenade a bit more awesome, so that's gotta be alright. Here and pick up all the stuff that I missed. I heard some roaring. Okay. It is pretty satisfying to shoot into a crowd of enemies and just watch them all drop. Drop like flies. Sometimes literally. Get the splitty bullets upgrade. I wonder if they put all that other stuff in there to kind of help pad out the level ups, right? Because before, it was like pretty easy to kind of upgrade all your Curios to max level if you played long enough, but now you might have to play like a little bit longer in order to get everything up to max. Also, I notice I am once again low on health. Probably doesn't help that I just let myself get hit by a charging enemy. Always on that grind, yeah. I need to go find some health restoring rocks. Get me some of those green hearts. Okay, is this like a God's offering thing over here? Because if it is, I might not want that. Yeah, I saw bullet damage, but I'll leave that one alone. Fortunately, I think we're at the stage of the game where maybe getting that stuff might not be the most advantageous. It says even 30 seconds of having to deal with an affliction might be just what I need to... Might be what the enemies need to finish me off once and for all, you know? Oh. As long as they don't run in a line, it should be fine, right? As long as I bob and weave. Look like a butterfly, I sting like a bee, and all that. Oh, I got most of my health back. Just want to like go to where that other pillar of light is and see what they have on offer there, real quick. If it's another offering of the gods, I might just have to decline. Damn it. Not enough air. I'm gonna have to walk up there the old-fashioned way. You know, might be a good thing that we don't have that sort of grapple in real life. Could you imagine, like, just how many people would try to scale mountains that way if we had it? Okay, That's another offering thing. Don't care. Check the other one, and if it's... Okay, it's another offering thing. Alright, let's go shoot some pillars. Well, that was easy. But now we've done it. Oh my god, the sky's turned red and everything. But here we go. It's the final boss of the area. It's the one we gotta defeat in order to complete this run. Look at that, they even have like the music and everything. Whew, that was a little close. I'm a poet and I don't know it? What? Wait, what did I say? People would be trying to Spider-Man their way to work. Oh yeah. Just be like so many more injuries related to grappling hooks if they were more commonplace. Oh god. Okay, there's a crosshair on me. I don't know what that's all about, but I don't like it at all. Oh god, what is that AoE thing? The fact that this theme has lyrics and everything, it's like pretty neat. Oh my god, that was a beam. Oh, if they're not in a line, I should be fine? Ha! That's pretty funny. The heck? Do I need to be inside, like, these bubble things? Is that gonna help protect me? Actually, I think it did. I think that did protect me. Okay. Gotta keep that in mind. Be in the globule things. Oh, well, it doesn't matter anymore. They are defeated. Now you got like a little bit of time to go around and collect everything you can, because you're returning to camp like very quickly. But hey, we did it. Picnic complete. So that was a nice outing, wasn't it? Because went out there, out in the outdoors, killed a bunch of enemies, and got some stuff. Pretty good run, right? Pretty good time. I hope you had fun. We want your feedback. Fill out our survey or join our Discord. Maybe. Look at that. Give you a nice breakdown of things too, right? We saw the screen like other times, but yeah, a lot of things to kind of look at here if you like the crunch numbers, right? You can see your final stats. You can see your other final stats, your loadout here, like how much damage everything contributed, your progression through everything. Yeah, we got more damage here. Oh, and the events. Yeah, I did fail that treasure runaway thing. I guess that could be partially my fault. Hey, a new map, Twilight Dam. An ancient form of energy generation from way before core splitting was a thing. A reality break envelops this area on permanent twilight. Oh, and placeholder. Okay, I have to assume they'll put in the map name for this later. It's the same picture though. I wonder if they just like didn't put this out, or if there's like some sort of programming quirk that requires them to keep this in here. I'm sure they're working on finding out how to remedy that. Another placeholder. Have I mentioned this is an early access? Because this is an early access. Paulo's shop has been restocked. There we go. A name. Probability charges. Fast reloading grants a modifier charge of probability stacking up to 10. Failing a fast reload or taking damage resets the amount of charges. Wait. Yes, but what does probability do? That's the thing. Man, we got a lot of unlockables. Lightning Orb. Shoots a slow-moving lightning orb that deals damage around it in an area every tick and can be shot to trigger its effect. Oh, alright. It's like a bit of a shock rifle there. Triangle. Fully automatic assault rifle that shoots in a triangle rotating pattern. It's like, was it the guns with, like, the barrel mags, right? At least the ones in Killzone, right? Because the Killzone had, several weapons that had, like, the barrel mags, and for some reason they decided that the quirk of those guns would be that they would fire in a circle. Always found that amusing. Even if that's not how guns work, that's how they decided it would work. Oh, and that's everything. Wow, we probably got a lot of currency to spend now, so let's see what we can upgrade. Maybe I should grab a Banish. And, you know what, let's just max out damage, because, you know, max DPS, that's always nice. And... oh, you know, I should do currency gain. Right, increase that so we can get through all this more quickly. Okay. I don't think I unlocked anything. Oh, wait, no. It's here. So yeah, these mods here, right? These are neither advantageous nor disadvantageous. They kind of just like give you a different play style. Right, this one changes your assault rifle into a minigun. You can see the damage goes... oh, wait, I should move myself. You can see the damage goes way down, but the mag size goes way up, and so does your fire rate. And then you got this one here that... oh, decreases all your stats. I'm sure there's probably an advantage to be had there, but you also have the reload mod, so... something happens when you reload, right? So fast reload triggers at the end of the bullet mag automatically, or... they still don't explain what probability is here. I like this one is very much supposed to be Metal Slug. You're just like sticking Metal Slug into your assault rifle here, and somehow it's like making it reload automatically. Oh, right, and this one's Diddy Kong Racing, and that one is... what was that? Was that indie game name? I recognized the style. For some reason, the name is coming to mind. I guess these are all going to be game references. Are these game references as well, now that I think about it? Probably. And you also have the weapon skill, right? This is the... think of it like an attachment, right? Their secondary fire that does stuff. But yeah, the device and the characters... well, the characters does have their own sort of upgrade path, but it's like a sequential upgrade path. And I think they're all active too, right? It's not like you have to equip one over another. So there is that. Why don't we try a run with a different character, right? We'll do some stuff with another character here. Let's choose auto reload and lightning orb. Fortunately, I have no weapon mods for that. I wonder if the full game will have like weapon skins, right? At the very least, colors. Different colors. Okay. So real quick, let's see what our character here was. Bonnie. Does it make sense? Seems to have like a bit of a rabbit motif. Okay. So basically it's a Dragoon jump. Alright, got it. And instead of 2... instead of like 3 tether charges, you only got the 2. Okay, Bobo, it's time for some picnic baskets. All right, Yogi, let's go take on the dastardly ranger and get our picnic right. Picnic baskets. Hello, Gunter Maxwell. How are you? Let's go to the new map too. Let's see what that's all about. I can see Bonnie's jump skill being useful in a number of ways, right? Could use it as sort of like an offensive tool, or use it as like a quick getaway tool, or maybe a dodge maneuver as well. Alright. Which one do I want to pick? Stacks a chill on enemies whenever I fast reload. Defeating foes. Gives a chance to spawn a fire devil. Jumping aside grants a boost that makes your landing inflict burn. Yeah, we'll get this one, since I have the auto fast reload mod going. The zone has shown pity, but the match has only started. Also, this would have been real nice to have in the last run. Well, we'll save that one for now. Ranger Smith is not paid nearly enough to deal with Yogi Bear. No one would ever be paid enough to have to deal with Yogi's antics. How have I been? I've been doing pretty... Holy cow. Is their tether just, like, unusually good or something? Yeah, my weekend's been pretty good. And, yeah. Went out shopping yesterday, so I got my fridge restocked on stuff, and also been playing some games on the side, so it's all been a fun time. Fast reload, bust my bullets. You know what, since I get the auto fast reload, I might as well take that, right? It's just a universal damage boost. Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, it has been pretty nice. How have you been? How are you? I hope the weekend has been treating you well. Hope you have been having good weather, and if you haven't had good weather, hope things look up soon. Or at the very least, you've been staying cozy. In the end, that's what ultimately matters. It's like here, the objective is the same to reach level 8, but... The honest answer or the okay answer? Give me the okay answer. That being said, I do hope things look up for you soon. It always sucks when you're in like the middle of a tumultuous time, right? Just like when everything's on the fritz and you're just like, just want things to get better. Been alright. Alright. Okay, maybe now I should break this open. Get the healing. That lightning works like pretty good. Big old AoE attack. I really like that. Oh, wow. Okay, this one gives me a fire rate and bullet damage. I gotta pick that up. Yeah. Yeah. Shooting non-stop increases my damage, you know what? Since all I have to do is just like hold fire. Maybe this isn't so bad. So it does seem like the enemy makeup is a little different on different maps, so that's nice. I'm gonna assume that like each map will also have different objectives for you to meet, so yeah, that's the part that's also in addition to like the everything looking, you know, the map's just having like a different design and everything too, right? Why is this offering like so huge? Oh, is it because it's a shop? I see. I guess I can use the currency here to grab some upgrades. Ah, nuts. Bonnie has a lot less health compared to the 130 I get with the other character. Bonnie with only 80, and that's with the upgrade. You imagine normally she just has 50 health, so you gotta be very careful. You gotta be very careful out there. You have a lot of mobility, but you're pretty squishy in exchange. Oh, we could try again. Shots now pierce through enemies. I don't know how useful that would be for the shotgun. We can get lightning in the bottle. I hope that someone gets my lightning in the bottle. Yeah. Always want that lightning in a bottle. Oh, you gotta be very careful when you open it, right? Because that thing could probably shock you if you're not careful. Oh, here's one of the interesting event types, right? You go up here and you gotta hold out in an area for a little bit. Of course, you're gonna have enemies swarming all over you in the meantime. But you just gotta try to survive. Let's do Shuriken Boost. Do some damage even while I'm reloading. Yes, yes. I don't know if I want something that pulls enemies in. Alright, I'm gonna reroll. Oh, powerful second projectile? Yeah, we'll do that. Honestly, I think that one is like one of the crazier things you can get, right? Because that's just like a straight damage increase, and it feels like that one is pretty beneficial no matter what weapon you have, but I imagine for like rapid firing weapons, that one works a lot better. Let's get Scoopert. Alright, reward time. And it's a chest thing, but we can just fast forward through that. This is 3 items again. I wonder if they changed that to always have 3 items, or if I just got lucky both times. I can see a case being made for both. I see. So all this stuff costs you the meta currency, but you'll get like a temporary benefit during a run. Guess we'll go with twice area size. Just blow things up even better. What do I want here? Duration, because I do have that lightning orb. Man. Reaching level 8 here is like a bit more of a challenge. What? What in the world hit me? What the heck? Okay, maybe Bonnie's like a bit too advanced for me. Maybe I should try someone else. Maybe I should try actually like leaping around as her. Okay, well, they have other characters here too, right? They have JD, who has the ability to summon a drone, and shoots enemies. And we also have Handyman, whose ability is basically like an Earth Shatter, right? Earth Shatter, also a health drain. So I guess you could use that as like a bit of an emergency surrounded thing, or as an offensive tool, right? Yeah, let's try JD, right? Let's give it a go. And you know what? I try a different device as well. Instead of exploding in general, we can set fire to the ground. Maybe that'll help things out. Oh, you gotta set mods per character? Well, I mean, I guess that works, right? Whatever loadout might work for one character might not work for another character. Okay, well, as the old saying goes, third time's the charm, so maybe this will be the one. We'll do that. The zone gives me a surprise, if you dare. Is that up here? Oh. Also, offerings. Oh, bullet damage? Yeah. I'll get that. I'll eat the debuff. Okay. That's the pity area, I'm assuming... Or is this the pity area? Okay, yeah, that's the pity container. Oops, and I triggered it. Alright. I just realized this guy has 55 HP. What? You're telling me this guy's base is 25? Holy moly. Guess if it isn't apparent already, this game does not pull its punches. Even at the default level, you might have it's gonna be a bit of a challenge, right? If you're inattentive, you might find yourself failing out pretty quickly. Oh yeah, it's a chest thing. Okay, this is a pretty good spot to take a stand, so I think we can roll with it here. Let's do that. Also, let me pull up the drone here. More offerings? I like the drone. Looks like a little dinosaur on an air bike. It's pretty fun. Chance to explode? Sure. Admittedly, a lot of these might not be as useful with a slower firing shotgun, but that's what I'm rolling with. Alright, just give me my stuff. Okay, I'll take it. Level 3 Scarlet Vision. I like it. And we're moving on. If I can at least get to the first boss here, I will consider this a win. There's more offerings over there. Oh, okay, wait. Yeah, this is 130? Maybe that's always his base health and I just happened inflicted with the debuff earlier that decreased it. And I'm about to do it again. Is that bolt damage? Yeah. Oh god, it had to be a speed one. It's fine, it's fine. I just gotta, like, kill everything, you know? Just don't die. The usefulness of the shotgun might be a bit more dubious in big open area. Oh, man, okay. Wait, I just noticed. I'm back to full speed, although I might be decreasing my speed pretty soon. Great. Another move speed debuff. It should be fine. Oh, wait. Get away from me! Or should I just, like, try shooting it? Maybe I should have done that. Maybe I should go back to the first map. Maybe I should upgrade my skills there and unlock some stuff. Or maybe I should play as the guy who has, like, the hammer ability. Yeah, let's do that. We're gonna play as Hani. I'll keep sticking with the shotgun. There are, like, certain objectives that require you to use the shotgun, so I'm just gonna try rolling with that. $500 fast reloads, so whatever mod that might be, we're not getting that. Alright, back to the train plateau. Okay. See, Hani also has a lot of health, 180 health. I guess it's nice that the health upgrade in this game is just a flat health upgrade, right? It's not like a percentage upgrade, so it doesn't mean like the big characters will benefit less from it, but someone like Bonnie could probably use all the extra health. Okay, I'm gonna get liquid decoy. But if there's a liquid decoy, does that mean they also have a solid decoy? And is there a gas decoy? And maybe there's like a solidus decoy? Maybe a liquidus decoy? You know, I always found that interesting, right? Like, there's a solid snake and there's a liquid snake in Metal Gear, but why is there no gas snake? Honestly, would have been a nice way to round out the trinity, right? Solid, liquid, gas snake. That would have been pretty cool. Do you think that would be cool? I don't like any of those. What if I re-rolled? Wow. Guess we can get Fire Devil. That means we'll get some little extra damage, right? Just to take out all the fools chasing us. That would be welcome. Alright, we'll do lightning in a bottle. More offerings, you say? What if I don't want them? What if I just want to get to level 8? Yeah, let's do the skill cooldown reduction because Hani has a pretty neat one. I wonder if this game has like a revival mechanic. Like, if someone runs out of health, do they just, like, automatically go down, or do they have, like, a limited amount of time you can revive them before they're out for the round? Ah, got the decoy, good. Wow. Sure, why not? I seem to be going down the defeated enemies drop stuff route, so why don't we continue along that way? It's nice when they all get grouped up, and then some of them drop like the flame droppers when they're defeated, which just makes everything even crazier. I guess we'll get that. I know this game also does this thing where if you have like certain combinations of Curios, you can combine them together in order to get just like greater effects and everything, but haven't quite, like, figured that out. I know they recently updated it, so you can see whatever combinations you managed to find so far. And I'm sure there's, like, a guide somewhere that lists, like, all the combinations that you can have, but I think I'm making it through with what I got so far, you know? Okay. It is time to fight the worm. Just use health. Ah. Explodey bouncing balls, they're quite the threat. It's like it's already bad enough that you have to watch out for them. Now you gotta watch out where they land every time they come down. I do use my impulse gear a lot. Whew, alright. A moment's reprieve. See, the offerings over here. I wonder if I get them now. That means I could be able to sit through the debuffs during the peacetime. Get duration. Oh yeah. Just going around the map might be a little harder, but at least we won't have to put up for the debuff during battle. Yeah, with as slow as this guy is walking, getting that movement debuff at the wrong time would very much be a death sentence. And we're back. We return you to your regularly scheduled monster slaying. Yeah, just gotta make my way over to the area. Okay, so you got like 2 dashes like the other character does. I wonder if that's just like Ash's special ability, then she gets an extra dash on top of all the other stuff she gets. Kinda like an all-rounder, huh? Always nice to have, though. It's always nice to have the one that just is good at everything. Maybe doesn't quite excel at everything, but does well enough that if you choose to go in one direction or another, you won't be up the creek without a paddle. is a good thing to have here too, especially since I need to defend a specific area. Okay. I thought that thing was going to have like a shockwave or something. I didn't realize it would just be a hammer swing. Usually how these things go, they usually have like some sort of area of effect. Unless they haven't implemented that effect yet. It's a little awkward, I gotta admit. I still don't know if he has like iframes while doing it, or if he leaves himself wide open for an attack. Certainly didn't get hurt. I have to assume he doesn't, but ricochet? Yeah, I should probably do that. Alright, time for the next boss. Gotta go fight Little Mac. Oh no, is this what happened to you? After you failed out on the Punch-Out Wii game, you became a horrible mutated monster. Did your despair consume you, knowing that your victory was only going to be temporary? You find that nothing matters anymore, and you vow to destroy the world. I'm glad those bouncing orbs don't explode. Alright, that's another one done. Upgrade that. Yeah, get that. Another moment's reprieve. I'll see, if anything, I would probably just get, like, bullet damage, but it doesn't seem like the shop supplies them. Oh yeah, I should probably get this chest as well. Oh. Whoa, 5 items, alright. We maxed out a few. Got some level ups on some others, so pretty worth it. And now we are back. We return you to your regularly scheduled picnic. Offerings. Oh, it's another stay inside the area. So it's not always the same, right? You're not always doing area defense and then tower destruction. Sometimes they might change things up. Let's go with device frequency? Oh, my cooldown is also pretty severely impacted. Oh boy. Another offering? Let's get that. Meter is building up. That I should probably throw out some lightning orbs. Honestly, with the decoys out, I'm not sure why I'm not throwing out lightning orbs more often. So what do we have here? Let's max out lightning in a bottle. Zone has shown pity. Well, maybe once I'm done with this area, I'll go over there. Yeah, can't just expect to slip by the enemies because it will get in their hit on you. No. Uh-oh. Should keep them at bay. Actually, I should probably go outside, like, right now and find that pity area. Get the health restore. Oh, thank God it's close by. And we'll be able to fight the boss. At least try to. Oh wait, Zone is challenging my greed. Alright, we're at. Let's see if I can succeed this time, although I have a shotgun, so. Fortunately, things might be a little different. Or at least you start at ground level, so it's not like I'm gonna drop down and then have to figure out where the heck you're going. So see, there's a distance meter, so you know how long you have to stop this guy. I think we'll get it. I think we got this. Let's open it up real quick. And we gotta get the heck out of here because we also have this grating sound in the background that's really gonna irritate me. I apologize for everyone's ears right now. More offerings. Okay, no. I'm just gonna. Let's just complete that objective. Maybe kill a bunch of stuff along the way. We did it. Now it's time to fight the final boss. Should probably get to open area. Oh no, I have crosshairs on me. That's not good. Oh, okay, never mind. I guess the final boss appears up here? Or did they teleport? They're like, you can't run away from me. Ah, nope. Okay, they're all the way over there. Get over here, you son of a... Oh. Well, that's not good. Gotta level up, at least. Oh, I like this one. Decreased magazine size. Despite what things may look, that might actually be a good thing, right? If you have a lot of Curios that benefit from reloading, right, or proc off of reloading, that might actually be something you want to take. It's like in, there's this other game called 20 Minutes Till Dawn that also has certain things that proc off or reload, so like getting an increased mag size might actually be disadvantageous for you. Okay, remember, stay in the lobby things when the laser comes out. The issue comes when you don't have a globby thing to stay inside when the laser pops out. Also, of all the places to park the boss, why did they have to put it on a cliff? Seriously. And I got the shotgun too, of all things. Could you just, like, go somewhere else? Did they go somewhere else? Oh yeah, they did. Cool. god, oh god. Ah. Man. If it didn't start on that cliffside, I might have stood a chance. Oh well. That's how it be. Sometimes that's how it be. I wonder if I completed any objectives. To get some discoveries. Looks like it did, yeah. Hey, pistol. Fast trigger, precision weapon, perfect for dealing with anything, really. Is it good with dealing... Is it good in dealing with crowds, though? That's the question. Oh, and that's the one discovery. What did I do with that? Oh. He healed by... Oh, 250 health while as Hani, yeah. Again, that's why you want to be switching weapons and characters, because... You know, that's how you get all the features. Although... He revived. Okay, so you have revival mechanics. I don't like revives, though. Revives mean I had to play multiplayer. One of the dailies yesterday for playing Killing Floor 3 was actually requiring me to revive a certain number of times. Thankfully, it was like game night with my friends, but I still did not complete that because we're all like pretty good and not going down as much. I don't know. Pretty close to completing that battle pass anyway, so if I miss a thing here or there, it probably won't be the end of the world, yeah. I'll up my max health some more. Grab another reroll. And, or currency gain. Ooh, next one's at 666. Is the last one gonna be like 999? I would assume all these numbers are significant, right? That's why it's like 222, 333, 444, 666, and then I'm guessing 999 at the end. Okay. Well, why don't you say we do one more run? We'll try out the pistol. We'll see how this goes. Hopefully the pistol still fires automatically. The fire field. We're going back to the train plateau. Once more, unto the breach. One thing I will say, runs are pretty short, right? If you get through everything, most of them will usually take you about 20 minutes, right? Quick in, quick out. Don't have to commit too long to it. Definitely good for those short sessions. Which is quite the contrast from Shape of Dreams, right? You want to start a run in Shape of Dreams, you're going to have to maybe set aside an hour if you want to go through the whole thing. Thankfully, they did add the ability to suspend a run, so if you need to go do something in the middle of it, feel free to come back to it later, right? That's always appreciated when you have the ability to suspend a run and then revisit it later. Games should have that when possible. Oh, wow! Did you know there's a brick case? I think this is the first time brick case has popped up. But yeah, let's get that. And you can see here, right, they have the little indicator at the bottom to let you know, okay, you want to get this other item if you want to get yourself the combo. Yeah, a pistol deals massive damage, but you better be good at landing your shots. It's fine. So does the pistol naturally pierce? Oh yeah, we're getting the mirror. Oh, wait, no, it doesn't naturally pierce. I just have the Curio that gives me piercing bullets. You know, if I get the one that also has ricochet bullets, that would be quite the boon. Where is the Pillar of Light? I need to know what offerings they have for me. No, seriously, where is it? Can't say you have offerings for me and then not give me offerings. What the heck? Did I just run out of time? Are they just like, well, I guess they're not showing up. Time to pack it up and go home, folks. It's fine. I'm fine. Do skill fill. More lightning orbs would be pretty handy, don't you think? It's really great for just firing backwards and then watching everything that has been chasing after you just like freaking die. Ooh, got some good ones here. Do I want bullet buff or do I want a secondary projectile? Well, let's go with this one. Secondary projectile is less skill intensive, so that means it's better for me because I don't have skill. So gonna get some of these green hearts. Hey, wow, more offerings. Should I go for those first, actually? Knowing that some of them might drain my health, that might be the better thing to do. Okay. Max health. Yep, I got the speed down, jump down, impulse gear down. Okay, so it is a mobility hit. Oof. Alright. But it's fine. It's fine. I got all these good offensive tools on me. Wow. Watch all those health bars just go down. Man. Wild. Oh. It's time. Gotta fight the worms in my extremely critical condition. Oh god, why'd you have to show up here of all places? Ah. I just want a heart, man. Can you feel my heart? Okay. I apologize for being way out of tune there. Alright, 1 down. 2 down. That wasn't so bad. Let's get the splody bullets. Alright, a moment of reprieve. Oh, I see some rocks I can be gathering here. If I remember correctly, there's nothing I wanted at the shop, so leave that alone. Oh no, this is a different shop. Maybe I should check out what they have there. Are any of you bullet damage? Damage for 50? Yeah, let's take that. 10%? Okay, yeah, and you can't buy more of it unless you re-roll the shop. I guess that's the thing they added. If you somehow manage to like max out everything and have nothing else to spend your little yellow rocks on, you can spend it on temporary shop buffs. It's always nice when the game accommodates for that, right? Knowing that there's going to be finite upgrades, just have some way for players to endlessly spend their stuff. Shape of Dreams has something like that. They call it Deja Vu, where once you beat a run, some of the things will appear on the list, and if you beat a run enough times with it, right, they'll keep getting discounted until down to the point where they're free, so you'll be able to start a run with it every time. The one thing with Deja Vu is that you can only Deja Vu like one item in a run. And before it becomes free, it does cost you some money, so you have to be aware of that. Oh, so I should be using my device more often. Oh, this one's just defeat 100 enemies, so the next boss is going to be inevitable. Yeah, sometimes it's not a thing that you can kind of just like try to farm level ups, right? Sometimes it is an inevitability. Huh. I didn't realize that thing would affect flying enemies as well. Well, that's handy. Oh, my thing is ready again. That reroll. There we go, ricocheting bullets. Got piercing bullets, let's have ricocheting bullets too. Hit even more enemies with a single shot. So that just seems like a useful thing to have, yeah. Also, I gotta remember I have like weapon skills. Bam, look at them all fold. I think we're about ready to fight a boss. Yeah, let's get the decoy. Oh, we're not at the boss yet. Pretty close though. Great, health restoration station 2, just in time. There we go. I wonder if I should look up a guide for that. Just look up a guide for like what Curios will combine together. Oh, there you are. Nice try. Here. Just notice I have low health. I think it's gonna teleport to me pretty soon. Any moment now. Any moment now we're gonna see that purple field show up. There it is. Whew! Alright. Made it. Ooh, bullet damage. Grab that. I think the rest of the stuff dropped off the bridge. Although I need to get that chest as well. Yeah, we know how this goes. Just give me my stuff. Oh, I forgot which... No, I think I need the portal to be maxed out. It's only blue rarity. Dang it. Yeah, this game follows the WoW color scheming for item tiers for what it's worth. We'll get that. I saw that had a health restoration effect, so it'll probably come in handy. Time for breaks is almost over. Oh, okay, tower destruction. I can roll with that. Damn, I was way off there. You know what I keep doing? I keep pressing R to reload, right? Because I'm used to pressing R to reload, but this game you really don't need to do that. Alright, one down. Ow. Let's go pick up all the stuffs if we can. Man, scattered everywhere. Maybe I should be like on top of the tower when it blows up so I don't have to do that. Ow. Like good currency here though, that's why I do this. Alright. Max that out. As we keep maxing them out, that means we'll have to get the other ones, right? That's usually how this goes. Okay, I think I got most of it. So we can go to the next tower over here. Hopefully the tower. Oh wait, doing this challenge my greed. Where at? Where at? I accept your challenge. Guessing it's not that way because that's is that a green beam? Yeah, it's a green beam. Does anyone like green beans? I'm okay with green beans. I won't go out of my way to eat them, but if it's like part of a food, I'll have it. I'll probably think it's fine. My day won't be ruined because I have to consume green beans. I'm sure there's like some delicious ways to prepare it, but the one I know best is just like having them boiled. Oh god, that's an offering thing. Oh, I don't have weapon skills. Where the heck is the greed challenge? I wanna do the greed challenge. Where did you go? I wanna know. Should I even bother? Should I just like go battle? Let's go destroy some towers. As useful as that greed chest would be, I have no freaking idea where it is. Let's go. There we go, another one down. Alright, got that. Oh snap. Man. Kind of wish they wouldn't go flying everywhere, but at the very least, you know, make it a smaller area. Another offering. Go for device duration. More time for the fire field to be on the field is nice. The fact that the mirror is like among the last items to be offered up is sure is something. All right, we did it. Time for the big battle. Okay, good. You're in this area. I can manage. I can manage with this. And this feels a lot like a raid battle, right? It's like a sort of a pseudo Borderlands kind of dealio. Oh. Camille buzz off. Because I've just been rocking them so bad. There you are. Oh, come on! I was in it! What the fuck? I mean, I guess I wasn't in it in terms of the game. Blah. Ah well. Sometimes things don't go your way, right? But again, with runs as being as quick as they are, it's not too hard to just jump back in there and try again. Huh. Travels in a straight line, has a chance of activating multiple times, exploding and dealing damage around a big area. Okay. That's like an repeatedly exploding rocket. This is Tri-Shot. Alright, and we have not Rystar here. At the very least, this would be like Ms. Rystar if they went in that direction. Medium damage, medium fire rate pistol, shoots 3 bullets at once in a triangle pattern. Okay. Got a bunch of unlocks. Alright, and that was extra currency. Okay, well, we'll get that, and oh, 888. Okay. Also, good spot to end this. I wonder what these are, what sort of stat boost they give. Get them. But we'll have to do that later. Actually, I should be using them to maybe try unlocking some abilities here. Bolt Burst. Every hit Creates a minor explosion. Gear bomb damage now multiplies based on Ash's movement speed. The one skill I did not use all that much. So you can make Hani even bulkier. This one is... oh. Started doing this all fast reload related curios. Oh, okay. Area size increase charge after every successful fast reload. What do you have? Beats when using gear dash. Bonnie deals damage and applies to concussion debuff. Concussion slows enemies. Increases your bullets damage stat for each unique debuff on the enemy. Feels like I kinda just want to focus on Ash, although I need some of these blue things, which the maps I'm playing on currently don't have. There's that. Alright, well, we'll just do one more of these, and oh, you know what? Should be getting that. Get some XP gain. I wonder if the discovery section will let me know, like, where I need to go. Oh, yeah. This one. Okay, I need a grenade launcher, so I need to do this device Riaka. And oh, okay, so this also requires a win. Ah, and I was so close too. I was so close that other time. Alright, well, I think that has been a look at Atomic Picnic. Maybe a picnic is a bit misleading, right? When you think picnic, you think of a nice relaxing time, but this one actually gets pretty intense. But it's a good kind of intense, right? Fun mix of horde survival and third-person shooting. A game that does not pull its punches, so if you like having yourself a bit of a challenge and having to dodge enemies and bullets while watching number go up, then this might be a fun one, right? Also has co-op, so if you got some other friends who want to get in here and have themselves an Atomic Picnic as well, and you all can have some fun. I will perhaps keep an eye on this game as it develops, and maybe after a few updates we'll come back and check it out. But for now, I am gonna call things here. Yeah. Thanks to everyone who came by and hung around and chatted, and even if you just lurked, I appreciate each and every one of you. So we're 1 week away, right? We're 1 week away from debut. So this week is going to be a little different. I'll play a game on Wednesday probably, but I'm going to take Friday off just so I have like a bit more time to kind of get everything in order. And then next Sunday will be the big day. The day when I finally break out my full-size live 2D model and start doing stuff there. I'm also going to start a new playthrough. Yeah, I'm going to start a new game next Sunday, so well, we'll at least be able to, experience some of the new stuff I got in store. So yeah, I hope you look forward to that. All right, let's go find someone to raid. Let's see who's out there at this hour. We raid into. Okay, you know what? I think I have an idea. All right. Make sure. This is all cool and everything. Yeah. Yep, I think this should be alright. Maybe a short search raid time, right? In and out. Let's see if they have raids open. Probably should. Honestly, this is like one of the things I wish the Twitch thing would let you know if you can raid into them, right? It's like, you know, hey, they have raids offer, you try to select them, or maybe just don't have them show up on the list at all. Right? If they don't want to be raided, then they shouldn't even be searchable. Well, anyways, raid message. Let's be a bit of a silly one. Raid message is picnic raid, and the fellow we're going to raid into is Elusive. They are playing the trolley solution. Looks like a math game? Math game combined with trolley problem? A different kind of intense, right? Seems oddly interesting. Let's go check it out. Let's go give Elusive our support. If you're joining on the raid, give them a picnic raid. And if not, have a good rest of your weekend, and I'll see you on Wednesday for games. Take care. Don't you hate it? Don't you hate it when you're like, looks like you're doing well, right? You think you got it in the bag, and suddenly you just get like destroyed out of nowhere. You think you were in the safe zone, but turns out you weren't. You were that close, right? It's like that scene from Rogue One, I think, right? We were on the verge of greatness. We were that close, or we were this close. All right, see ya.